What's going on, fish keepers? George from South Florida African Cichlids here, and I'm glad to see you guys on another episode of Getting What You Paid For. On this episode, we're going to be talking about none other than the DragonBlood. This fish goes by a couple different names. It's known as the DragonBlood, the Firefish, the Strawberry Peacock. It's a couple different names. I want you guys to know it's the same fish. This fish is a hybrid, so it's not found in Lake Malawi. It's a man-made fish, but it's a very beautiful fish. So the first DragonBlood that I want to show you in my tank is this guy here. He's more of a yellowish orange tone. Most of his body's yellow. He's got some orange red right on his chin, and he's got some white on him too. So definitely a very beautiful fish. These fish do have what some people call dragon scales. What that is the scales actually like illuminate when you see them from the side, and a lot of the times they'll throw off like a white or a purplish hue. This is another one of my DragonBloods. This guy is from Imperial Tropicals. He's a pink DragonBlood, depends how the light hits him, but he's a very nice fish too. This guy's a lot bigger than the other one, obviously. He's about 5 to 5.5 inches, and this is my top quality specimen. This is pretty much as good as it gets, guys. For something like this fish, you're looking at paying $40 to $50 at 5 inches. So as you can see, the DragonBloods come in many colors. Some of those are yellow, orange, pink, red. Some of them are even like a more white or beigeish tone. It's really amazing all the different varieties that there are. And this is my DragonBlood tank boss. As you can see, he's mostly orange, and you can see that sheen that I'm telling you on the back half of the fish. You see how you can see some purples in them. That's an awesome thing about DragonBloods. These guys are known to be one of the most aggressive peacock species, and I've been keeping them for years, and I will agree with that. Definitely, this guy is my new tank boss, and he's definitely way more aggressive than other tank bosses I've had in the past. But since I do keep so much fish and I keep them kind of overstocked, everything works out okay. He's got plenty of rivals, so he can't just pick out on one fish. Some important information if you're thinking about keeping DragonBlood peacocks is that they prefer a higher pH. Anything from like a 7.6, 7.8 to an 8.4 is perfect for them. They can be kept in other water parameters, but it might take them a little longer to get used to it, and they might not be able to show their full potential or live their whole lives in there. They like a high protein diet. I recommend feeding New Life Spectrum cichlid formula. I've been feeding it for years, and well, you can see how my fish look. They're very colorful and they love their food. So the smallest tank you want to have one of these guys in is in a 29 gallon. And that being said, if you want to have a group, the smallest I would go is a 40 gallon. So here I'm showing you a couple of my females. That one that I showed you just now is actually holding, and this is a full tank shot. If you're thinking about purchasing a DragonBlood peacock and you want a top quality specimen, I would recommend you go with Imperial Tropicals or D. Koshi. A link to their pages will be down in the description. So a new thing that we started this week is we're going to be taking your videos in of your fish that you want us to feature. We have a lot of ideas for these series. This actual video is from Captain 3654. He's showcasing 2 of his female DragonBlood peacocks. Very beautiful. As you can see, the females tend to stay a more whitish beige. They might still have some orange on the tip of their scales, on the tip of their fins. They look a lot nicer when you take them out of the water. But yeah, Captain, thank you for sending your video in, and a big shout out to him. We're gonna leave a link to his channel in the description and the end of the video. He's got some really nice tanks, from African cichlids to flowerhorn, so I would really recommend you guys check his channel out and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Anthony and I thought that by you guys sending the videos in and being featured here for a minute, it would be one of the best ways for us to help the Fish Fam community grow. You don't need to have 200 or 300 subscribers to send your video in. What you actually need to do is make a 1-minute video in full high definition 1080p and upload it to Google Drive, and then send me or Anthony a link to that video, and our emails are going to be in the description below. So Anthony, take it away.
All right, again, George, some outstanding information. I totally agree. My DragonBlood is definitely pretty mean. He mainly only has it out for my Eureka Red. I'm not really sure what the deal is there. Maybe it's because the Eureka Red line is known to be quite aggressive, and so is the DragonBlood, so maybe they just clashed a little bit. But yeah, they beat each other up all the time, usually with the DragonBlood coming out on top. The Eureka Red is okay. He is in here hiding. And I'm sorry, I wish I could have a more stock tank to show you, but ever since I got rid of my stock and started over in this tank, it's been, you know, kind of bare, as I've only kept a select few, and then I've only added a select few. But probably in the next month, I'll have about 9 more that are in my grow out system to add to this tank, so it'll be busier for sure. But yeah, DragonBloods, you buy them full size, you're gonna pay for them, you know, anywhere between $40 to $50. And George listed 2 great websites to buy them from. You can find them usually at the juvenile size, you know, around 2 inches, sometimes 1.5, for around $18 to $20 at your local fish store. The only difference is what I've noticed, at least where I live, you're not going to find that real red strain anywhere here. You tend to find the more orange, which, I mean, they look amazing, absolutely amazing. I noticed too, under different lighting conditions, their colors will change. I know when my lights are out, his orange almost turns completely red. Then when my lights are on, his red turns more orange. And so yeah, they're a great looking fish, definitely a beautiful fish. Guys, if you have your, if you want to be a part of this, submit your videos, and either to myself or George or both of us, and we'll make sure it gets into the next episode. So thank you again for watching. Hopefully this was a little informative to you, and maybe clear the air on some of the you know, misnaming and stuff that goes on with these fish, or, you know, just leading people to believe that they're actually different fish when they're really the same fish. But anyways, take it easy, everybody. We'll see you next Wednesday for another episode.